Yes, make sure you log on, doggydiamondsnofilter.com, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Make sure you log on, man. Let's go. See, the audio want to play. We in the next wave, man. We don't even need the audio right now. We talking to some new artists right now. We are talking to some new artists, man. The music want to play crazy. See that? What is that all about? You see that? You see that, man? Let's go, man. Let's go, man. What's up, right? See, I ain't even got my shades on. Let me get the shades together, man. Introduce yourself to the people while I get these shades on.
Yeah, man. My name is De Niro. I'm a hip hop artist out of Oklahoma City. I also grew up in Michigan too,
Ooh,
Pontiac, Detroit. So
Oklahoma.
yeah, yeah, it's different.
That's what I want to ask you. So your name is De Niro. What made you spell it like that? Because you know everybody normally spell it different ways, but you spelled it
I
and it
yeah,
reads De Niro. So I knew that. But what made you spell it like that?
because it's a lot of De Niro, so I
Mm-hmm.
needed to spell it different so I can be easy to find.
Got you.
There's so many De Niro. So
Got you. So
yeah,
Oklahoma City. Damn.
yeah,
Oklahoma,
yeah.
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Yeah,
Okay. So okay, when I coming up before we heard of OKC, the basketball team, I didn't really know
yeah.
much about Oklahoma. What is it like? Because before I knew a KD and Westbrook and Harden, I didn't know nothing about Oklahoma City. What is it
Yeah,
like?
man. It's different from it'll probably be different from other people coming in, but for me it's mostly everybody know each other. It's like it ain't what people think it is. Horses and cows everywhere. It ain't really like that. But it's parts like that though. Farther out in the country you get. But it's just like anywhere else for real.
So far
You
as
know.
the black population, is it big out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we got a nice amount of black people.
Yeah, that's what I'm
When I
saying. Cause I'm like
yeah,
Oklahoma. Fuck you doing in Oklahoma? Like, yeah,
moved to Michigan, they used to ask me that all the time. Like,
got you.
what? There any black people out there? I'm like, yes, there's black people out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the Tulsa area.
Got you. See,
Tulsa, Tulsa is different from OKC. It's two different places.
we know about Tulsa because of Black
Yeah,
Wall Street and historical
yeah.
references of Tulsa. So we know about Tulsa.
Tulsa
But
is a little bit more rough. You know,
got you.
but yeah, it's black. It's a black college out here. Like it's
Wow.
black people. Yeah,
Oklahoma.
Langston.
Who went to Oklahoma? Was that Big Country? Brian
You said what?
Reeves? Big Country Brian Reeves. Was that Oklahoma he went to?
I don't
That
know.
might
I
be a
don't
little
even know.
before your time. That's basketball, but
Yeah,
it might have been Big Country. It was Brian Reeves. The audience is gonna get on me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Big
yeah,
Country. I know that I'm almost right. So
yeah.
OKC. So you was there when the team came.
I was in Michigan when the team came.
Got you.
Only reason the team came was because Hurricane Katrina. If you
Mm.
remember Hurricane Katrina, we had got the Hornets. The New Orleans Hornets came to. They played at the Ford Center in OKC,
Mm-hmm.
and then when they brought them out temporarily to play in OKC, we were selling out every game. So they was like, damn, there's a market out here, like
Mm.
because we was selling every game with we to the point to where New Orleans Hornets almost lost their team to us. We was gonna be called the Oklahoma City Hornets.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? When New Orleans started getting their stuff back together, they sent New Orleans back. I mean, the Hornets back, and then Seattle, they needed a new stadium or whatever. They need I guess they was low on attendance and they
Mm-hmm.
needed a new arena.
Mm-hmm.
So I get they then the Seattle Sonics came down here. So
Right. Right.
we're making them the OKC Thunder. That's
And
really
then
how.
the Hornets went back to Charlotte, and then
Yeah,
the Pelicans went to New Orleans.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
it was a lot
yep.
of jumble because they was the
Yeah,
New Orleans Hornets for a little while. I forgot all about that.
yeah, huh?
I forgot all about that. They was the New Orleans Hornets for a little while. They was.
Yeah, yeah. Chris Paul actually played his rookie year in Oklahoma City. He didn't play his rookie year in New Orleans
Wow.
because Hurricane Katrina happened when Chris Paul was a rookie.
Right.
So he played his first season in Oklahoma City. They were the Oklahoma City Hornets.
Wow.
You know,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
but we were selling out every single game. We were selling out more tickets than mostly everyone in the NBA. So I guess it made David Stern like raise his eyebrow, like, okay, it's a market down there. So, so we end up getting that team in Seattle.
So what is that considered to be? Midwest?
Man, it's 3 hours from Dallas.
Because yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some people call it the South. Some people say it's Midwest. I've always
Yeah,
been confused about that.
yeah, yeah. It's mid South. I don't know.
Yeah, Mid South, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Close to Dallas is close to Arkansas. It ain't even that far from Louisiana. But we
Hmm.
also close to like New Mexico. You know, we kind of like in the middle.
Got you.
But we're not too far from Missouri either. Missouri is right there.
Missouri.
Like
Missouri
Kansas City.
is
Yeah,
absolutely insane over there too. St. Louis, Kansas City is absolutely the
yeah.
crime rate.
We're not
Is
too far from that.
wow.
Yeah. So
So
yeah.
so you was going back and forth to Pontiac.
Yeah, my mom been up there for 24 years.
What is
So
the culture shock like? You going from here to there? What is the difference?
I first went up there in around my mom been up there since 99. I think
Mm.
I went up there in like '02 or '03.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got into a fight the first week I was there.
It's like this is Oklahoma nigga doing here, right?
Yeah. But my cousins was already living up there. I had family up there already, so they beef was my beef.
Right,
So
right,
I was already into it with some kids in the neighborhood. So when they brought me up, I was with them. So
right.
he had seen me with them, it was up with me too. So I kind of got thrown into the fight, like right when I moved up there.
Family
So
feud. So let me
yeah,
ask you something. Being from them areas, um, okay, Michigan is gonna have Detroit, so you might have a little hub of music. We know we have Motown, we have different things from the state of Michigan, even though it's in Detroit, right?
hmm?
Oklahoma, who y'all had from Oklahoma?
Nah, I mean nobody really. Color Me Bad is from OKC.
That's a big group though. Nah, I can't stun on them. I can't stun on Calling Me Bad. They had the
Yeah,
'90s rocking. I
and
want.
the Gap Band is from Tulsa. What's
Okay,
his name? Charlie Wilson. He's from
okay,
Tulsa.
okay, okay.
You know, it's a lot of country artists.
Yeah, but y'all can't claim Tulsa. Oklahoma City can't claim Tulsa. Tulsa is Tulsa. So what the Oklahoma
You
City have? It's you. They
know,
got you, right?
y'all, Tulsa actually got a hot artist out there. I mean, that's bubbling right now, like getting millions of views. His name is like, what's his name? I don't want to butcher his name,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
dude is big right now. Like he ain't made it yet, but he getting millions of views on YouTube. His name is 51 Gang E June.
Okay.
You know, but yeah, he from Tulsa. Like he running it up with the numbers.
So
He was on tour with Kevin Gates actually.
so what I'm
Yeah.
asking you, so you being from there, what was your influence? Like what was you listening to? Like what music was making it up? Because at one point we would make music in New York and the South
Mm-hmm.
might make certain music and it wasn't making it to them other regions like that. What was you?
Yeah.
What was your influence in that
You
region?
know what's funny? Like everything y'all was listening to, we was listening to for
Wow.
real. Like I grew up on like my dad was bumping Pac and my mom was Mary J. Blige. Like
Wow.
that's all
Okay.
it. Yeah, like you got my dad played football, so
Okay.
my dad big football star in Kansas. Like all I heard was, and Oklahoma, we tend to people down here we gravitate to like West Coast.
Got you.
So
Got you.
when I was growing up, it was E40 in the clique and
Mm.
Steve Bo, and you know what I'm saying. Of course, Ice Cube, Snoop. A lot of West. It was more West Coast influence.
So you heard a
You know what I'm
lot of
saying?
Bay too. You was listening to a lot of
Yeah,
Bay music. Okay. Okay.
yeah. And, of course, down south, Oklahoma is kind of south too.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
West Coast, down south is more like what Oklahoma gravitate to, especially the West Coast. If you listen to a lot of upcoming artists here, they sound like West Coast artists.
So let me ask you something. So if it was say an artist like Special Ed, you never heard him before.
I heard of him, but I never listened to his music.
That's what
You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying. It wasn't really prevalent. Like so, a lot of the old school New York artists, you just never heard their music before.
I know some. I know some.
No. I'm
I
not
know
saying
some,
that, but I mean it
yeah,
wasn't prevalent in the city. Like
yeah. Nah. It was mostly growing up. It was mostly West Coast. And then when I got like the late '90s, when I was a kid, it was like No Limit and Cash Money. DMX.
That's what I'm
DMX was
saying.
like,
But it's a whole generation before that. that you probably
Yeah.
never got.
Oh, I know like Big Daddy Kane,
Yeah, yeah,
man.
no, I'm
I
saying you're
know.
gonna know who they are because they legends, but I'm just saying the music wasn't getting played like that because you were influenced by the West. So the Kane and them would make
Yeah,
it to the West, but I always feel like some regions got skipped with it because it wasn't on Rap City every day, it wasn't on Yo MTV
yeah,
Raps, it wasn't on certain things where you might have been able to hear the music because they're not gonna play
yeah.
that locally. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna
Nah,
play. So
right.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. And that's not a bad thing. I was just thinking about how hip hop now is everywhere, kind of hears everything because of the internet, but
right.
that's don't mean you getting radio play. So
Yeah,
thanks to the internet, you can hear everything. I could go on Twitter and I could talk to you on Twitter and you could say, peep this, and I could hear the kid that you're talking about from Oklahoma. I could hear the kid you talking about from Tulsa. I could hear the kid you talking about from KC.
yeah.
But at one point, without the internet, I would have
But you
known
know
you.
who was hot
Go ahead.
in Oklahoma though? Dipset was hot in
See, this is
yeah,
but see, this is what I'm
Dipset,
saying. Yeah.
they love Dipset now for real.
Yeah, this is
Back in the early 2000s.
so did the gang thing hit out there hard?
Yeah, it did. Like, there's a lot of gangs. Yeah,
Yeah. Is it
it's still
is
prevalent.
is
I just seen two killings this year. I was in the same. I had a show back in May.
mm-hmm.
10 minutes after I got off the stage, they started shooting inside the venue. I was like 15 feet away from the shots. I seen two dead bodies.
Wow,
For real.
unfortunate. So is it local or is it the red and the blue out there?
It was they was flamed up,
Oh,
so
okay.
they was red. It looked like some kids though, man. Like they
Yeah.
like 19, 20, but they had Pooh Shiesty mask on when they came in. You know, it
Yeah.
was yeah. So
So you
yeah, that was
I listen to some of your music. You really don't rap like nobody. Like what made you because being from I guess we gotta say Oklahoma is the South, right? I guess we gotta say that like
yeah.
mid
You can
South, right? Mid South.
Arkansas, Texas, and stuff. You know?
What made you rap the way you rap? Because I would think that you would have the southern drawl, the slow, but you was going on a lot of joints. What influenced that?
But when did I start? When did I really start? When I was young, man. When I started getting like the teenage years, 12, 13, I started listening to like Cassidy.
Okay,
You know, Cassidy, Jada. I was into more when I turned like 13, I was starting to be more into lyrics a little bit.
got you.
You know what I'm saying? So Cassidy, when on the freeway battle, my
Oh,
cousin would play that.
yeah,
And that kind of influenced me when I heard them battle freeway. I'm like, man, I ain't never heard that before.
right,
Like, you know,
right.
I started trying to mimic that. You know what I'm saying? So and then I started moving to, you know, of course I like people like Mace too. I
Mm-hmm.
used to like Mace, and I used to like you know, Dipset came. You know, of course I like Jada, and then
Right.
I was into that. And then, you know, I was into Wayne. I always been into Wayne before he even the Hot Boys days.
Right.
I, but yeah, DMX. I kind of used to like East Coast music, like for
Got you.
real.
Got you.
I was into that. Papoose. I went through a little stage where I was listening to Papoose a lot, like around that's them Street Sweepers mixtapes. I
Right.
used to
Right.
always
Right.
go,
Right. Right. Right.
yeah,
So you consider yourself to be a spitter.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
you.
And then when I moved to Michigan, so it was a lot of local artists there that was hard. Like that helping me sharpen my pen up too.
Mm-hmm.
Being around them guys from that Detroit area, you know,
Yeah.
Pontiac area, they was spitters.
I ain't
You know
gonna
what I'm saying?
lie, the Detroit production. Oh my God. I love the
Yeah,
production from Detroit. That sound, the Dilla, the Black Milk, the Denon Porter,
yeah,
the
yeah,
just that sound, Motown sound. That's just that. I ain't gonna front. They got it, man.
yeah.
They
I
got it.
moved up to battle people like that. Battle stuff was kind of big a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
When I moved up there, I used to be battling people. You know, that helped me get better. You know what I'm saying? See, Oklahoma was cool, but when I moved to Michigan, that helped. I took it even farther. And when I came back to Oklahoma, that was like, whoo, like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So,
So right now, how many projects you got? Because you got stuff that you had on the internet for a while, and I think some people didn't really take notice.
probably,
What you got?
yeah. I made a lot of just, I probably got about 4 projects. I always made a lot of stuff I couldn't upload because I would use like,
People music.
samples, and so DistroKid wouldn't let me upload things. So a lot of stuff I couldn't put out on the major platforms, so they just on YouTube. But I just dropped Moments and Times 2 in 2021. I'm working on Moments and Times 3 right now. And it's, man, I'm actually excited about this one. Like it sounds way different from the two. Even the one is hard. The Moments and Times, the Volume 1. But yeah, I probably got I got about 4. Then I got a joint mixtape with my cousin Stephen Hooks. It's called what is it called? Family Business.
Mm-hmm.
So, I probably got like 4 projects, but I got a lot of music out, man. Like, for real.
Is everything under that YouTube? Because we could put the first pin link in the first comment is
Yeah,
your YouTube.
I actually got another YouTube channel too, but the one my main one that you share stuff on, that's my main YouTube.
Got you. Okay.
And I got more music coming out. I'm sitting on so much music. I'm ready to just let it go.
Got you. You have any known collaborations with somebody? Like, did you ever pay for a feature or get a feature from somebody?
No, I almost have done it, but I never did it yet. I just wanted to get my feet a little bit more into it before I start paying for features.
Well, you got approached about some features, right? You got approached by some features like tag your favorite rapper, and you got some of them DMs before.
I don't even fall. Yeah, I don't even fall for that. That's crazy. I got a lot of stories on that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that happens to a lot of artists.
You be like, I respect it. Yeah.
You be like, wow, I'm about to do a song with such and such, and you find out it's cap. You ain't doing the song.
I be like, dang, do they need the money? Like, some of these people, you don't even think they need the money. They just like, I be like, damn.
I don't think people need the money. I think they need dummy money. I think if you dumb enough to give them your money for something, then they'll take it. Yeah. And I explained to you behind the scenes. I explained to you behind the scenes who's really behind a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's individuals that's doing that. The artists know, but it's not on they'll just blame somebody else. You know, it's like a big scheme that they do. You know, it's a big scheme.
I don't fall for it, man. I get so many DMs on Instagram from now on. I ignore it now. Like, I be having people with check marks on their profile, got almost 80,000 to 100,000 followers, and they, hey, give me this money and I'll do this for you. I just ignore it.
So would you like more the Twitter or the Instagram?
I like Instagram better, but it seems like Twitter been going up lately, though.
Yeah, I like Twitter, man. I don't know. Yeah. I like the gram.
And be on Twitter in public.
Yeah, I like. That's what I'm saying. No, you can't. That's over with. You can't. You don't know what somebody done retweeted. I like Twitter because I like the click through. I like if I share a link, somebody can actually watch it. Instagram, you can't do that. Then you got to go to Threads. Threads is a little slow. Threads is not picking up the way I think people thought it was going to pick up. Maybe it will, but for now it's a little slow.
Yeah, I think the algorithm on Instagram too. Like, sometimes you post something, everybody don't see it.
Right.
It'd be weird. But I think Twitter, what they are better with is a lot of eyes gonna see what you post.
Right. Especially the retweets. The retweets is real.
Yeah. So I'm starting to like Twitter more.
Yeah.
I've been just recently. I started actually trying to post stuff because people tell me all the time, man, you need to brag more. You need to brag more. Say something. Like, everybody around me say that because I'm kind of chill, but they be like, man, you need to let people know. Like, you need to be more cocky. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
you do that, and then they say you need to be humble. People don't know what they want you to be. Just
they ain't never happy.
Yeah, just be you. Just be whatever your heart is telling you to do. Do that. If you know you got the talent and the skill, it's gonna speak for itself anyway. Sometimes you don't gotta speak for the talent, but don't be afraid. What they could be saying is that don't be afraid to talk your shit. Because if you think you're the best, it's okay to say that. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times.
It's crazy. Some of the artists that do pop that shit, and then you hear they shit, you be like,
you gotta calm down, fam. You be like, yo, you need to calm down. No,
It's like the people that's talented don't say nothing. The people that ain't really got it, they pop the most shit.
Because they gotta sell it.
Somebody was trying to sell some shit. Like, this one dude trying to get me to hear his music, man. He made it seem like he was the best shit since sliced bread. And I started to believe him. Like, he was real, he sold it good. And then when I was listening to it, I was like, I didn't say nothing, but I was like, this shit kind of whack a little bit. You know?
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even be listening to dudes when they send me shit, man. Let's just do the business. Then I'll listen to it. Like you,
That's the irritating about being a rapper. That's the only thing I don't like
yeah.
about being a rapper, because I stopped telling people I rap because it'd be like, oh yeah, me too,
Yeah, yeah,
me
yeah, yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. Like, because
Nigga be
they want
laying
to hear mine.
tile in your crib or something like that and
Yeah,
fixing
yeah,
the
they want to
faucet.
hear mine. I feel obligated to listen to their stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't obligated. I don't care. What you listen? Who you listening to now? Who out there right now that you rock with?
rappers,
Mm-hmm.
mm, I'm always listening to like I'm lately. I mean, I'm always listening to like Detroit artists for real.
Okay.
I like I like Payroll Giovanni. I like Peasy.
I fuck
You
with
know,
Detroit.
I like people like that. They kind of got that. I don't know. They kind of talk their shit a little bit. That's the
Mm-hmm.
kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
People that talk their shit, but they still give you some substance. Like Payroll Giovanni, he give you some. He'll spit some gems in what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he's talking about getting money, he'll say something to make you think. Like, it's kind of true. Like, I like, yeah, Payroll Giovanni. So, but really, I listen to a lot of R&B for real.
Me
Like,
too. I listen
yeah,
to that
a lot
shit
of
in the
R&B.
gym.
I was listening to Mary J today.
I listen to
Like,
that
for
shit
real.
in the gym when I'm working out. I don't
Yeah,
be
that's
listening
what
to
I
all that.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
calming.
Yep.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of R&B. I'm trying to think. I was listening to Nipsey the other day.
Yeah, I fuck with Nipsey. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was
so so
listening.
let me ask you something. Like right now, if somebody turned this on and they never heard of you, they never saw you before, do you have a song that you think defines you? Like, hey, this is my bio in record form. Do you have that song?
Yeah, man. One of my favorite songs that I made is called "Change Up." If you
Okay.
ever get a chance, go listen to "Change Up." I love that song.
What project is it
Yeah,
on?
it's on my Moments in Times one.
Okay, make
I
sure
got
you
a
send that to me. We'll pin that too. We'll pin that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called "Change Up," man. Cause even though I like to spit, I don't I don't really try to be lyrical. It really be emotion.
Right.
Like what
Right.
I be, it so happen that the words fit, but it really be a feeling. Like what I be saying is what I be feeling.
Right.
Yeah, the change up was if you listen to it, it's emotion.
Got you.
Even 3 hours to Dallas.
Mm.
Like some of them lyrics on there, man, resonate because I was going through that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of them lines on there. Uh, yeah, I got off a track, fresh off the plane, no luggage, dressing right off the rack. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I, I like, man. I don't know. I try to get them lines that, um, yeah, really, man. I don't even really think too much. It really just come out what I feel
Right.
for
Right.
real.
And you.
Music is more emotional. It is like even easy is emotional.
I like that. I like that because what I tell a
Mhm.
lot of artists is that music is not a thought; it's a feeling. Capture
Yeah,
the
that was it.
feeling. Capture the
Yeah,
feelings and then just lay it. Capture the
yeah.
feeling. If you could get a mood, capture the mood. Stop thinking the lyrics because
Yeah, I didn't think when I
yeah.
made Easy, I didn't think about it, bro.
Mm,
I
mm.
didn't think about it. Like I know why I wrote. I can tell you why I wrote that song. I was talking to one of my kinfolk, and I was telling him something that I was doing,
Mm-hmm.
like and he said, "Oh, it's easy. I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that." But I was looking at him. I'm like, "Bro, you don't even be doing nothing. Like,
Word. Yeah.
yeah, you ain't doing nothing. How you gonna tell me it's easy? Something that you don't never do.
Right.
Like, if you can do it, then just do it."
Right.
Why you are every time I say I'm doing something or I could have did that or me too or something. So I was kind of upset a little bit. So I wrote a song called Easy. If
It
it
makes
was that
sense though.
easy, yeah. Like
So
yeah.
how do you balance your career with with your life and your other careers that you have because you got trades that you do that you know how to do. How do you balance that? Like, do you use one to fund the other? Hopefully, the other could pick up. Like, how does that work? Because I think a lot of brothers think I'm a rapper. I don't need no job. Nah, fam, you need a job. You need to
I,
be able.
you need,
Go ahead.
you need something else coming in because you still want your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't talking when I say lifestyle, I'm not talking about a fancy lifestyle. You
Right.
still want your own crib. You
Right.
still want,
Right.
be able to take care of your family have your car. I don't want to be sleeping on no couches while I'm doing this music.
Right,
Like,
right,
and
right,
yeah, so
right,
yeah, you don't quit your day job until until that other one is paying you like that first job.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Nah, yeah, you just balance it. I usually use what I do to fund the other thing,
right,
to
right.
fund my music. That's how you do it for real. And I'm actually when I be looking in TuneCore and stuff, when I get a little something, it may give me a little confidence.
Right,
Okay, some
right.
people are listening to it, even if it's $80, $90. When I look in, I be like, damn, somebody listening to it to make it, to to put some money in
No,
there. So
that's
I
but
like,
you
man, if
know
I
what though?
put,
That's money. You everybody started somewhere, right? Life started
yeah,
from when you started walking. You didn't run. You took a step, right?
yeah,
The step, as long as it's in the direction of where you want to go, then you
yeah,
might even fall, but you still
yeah,
facing the direction, and you still gonna get the confidence back to step again. So the money is gonna come. Even if it was
yeah,
$20 in there, $80, that's good money, man. That's good
yeah.
money.
When I be seeing something in there, it kind of give me confidence. Like, okay, I got something.
Right.
I got something. They always say you get what you put into it. I like, because it's hard to get money in music,
Facts.
especially the upcoming artists. But I be looking in there sometimes like, dang, I got a little something up in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So that gives me confidence to keep going. You
What's
know?
up? What's some of the biggest misconception about being independent? Because independence is two things. I think people be saying they independent,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not independent because they use labels and
The
they
black,
use streaming platforms.
yeah,
Independent to me means independently funded. Like you pay for it. That's what independent means to me. I don't want to
yeah,
be like
yeah,
I don't like when people be like they took a bag from somebody, but I'm independent. No, you're not. Somebody paid for it.
yeah.
Independent.
Age of,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah, like
yeah. But
like you.
I heard they even this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I heard like some artists are fake, like they independent, but they secretly have a label behind them
Facts. Facts.
to push them because I guess it's money into people thinking you independent. I guess
What's the kid?
you know.
What's the kid name? I'm picturing him. It's not Childish Gambino. What's the other dude that's like that? He's one of the
Not
main dudes who say independent. He's not.
Are you talking about Chance the Rapper?
Chance the Rapper, the main dude. He ain't independent. Not independent. Because if you was independent, some of the things that they do, it takes a lot of money to do that.
Yeah,
Radio
yeah,
play, ads and all that. It takes a lot of money to do that to break the record. So stop with the
yeah, and
independent thing.
yeah, and all the features
Yeah,
he on some of the biggest albums too.
yeah. It's Doggie
You
Diamonds
know,
saying that though. You capping. It ain't De Niro saying that. You blame me, all right? Blame me. Yeah, they be capping because I think it just looks better and people tend to like, oh, he doing all that by himself. He independent. It just
yeah,
it just
yeah,
kind of like pads the stats to make people think you're that much greater. And you could be the greatest artist in the world, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you got help. We all need help and kind of want help.
yeah, for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
What you,
Yeah,
you you got a crew or you by yourself?
I got a man. I should have worn my merch today. I got
Okay.
a label called Major League Music. It's
Okay.
really just me and my cousin Stephen Hooks. Really, it's just us. But I got a support system. No, I
Got you.
got I got a circle of people that help me push it through.
Got you.
Yeah, they was encouraging me on this one right here on this interview.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
was,
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I do have some people in my corner. I can't say I don't. Oklahoma is a tough crowd to please.
So why you mean like they'll throw tomatoes and cans and shit at you live? Like what do you mean it's a tough crowd?
Uh, to me, it's like a lot of artists complain about Oklahoma, especially if you're from here. If
Got you.
you're an artist from here, they always complain. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, Oklahoma don't support nothing, but they, you know what I'm saying? If somebody, because this is what they say when a big artist come to town like Kevin Gates, they be packed. You know what I'm saying? But when the artist throw something locally, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really
Well,
popping like
Oklahoma, that's everywhere.
that's yeah.
That ain't
Yeah,
just
but
Oklahoma.
the show I had back in April, we put it together pretty good. We advertised it, and I was headlining it, me and my cousin. It actually turned out good. It was a
Yeah.
nice crowd.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
and we did that ourselves. Like it
right.
wasn't no big artist in the town. Like actually had a nice crowd, just by marketing and, you know,
Yeah,
bringing.
and I think that's something that you just have to do on a regular, because it might start with you, but again, it took you to
Yeah,
take that step and say, you know what, I don't need a headliner. I'm the headliner. This is my city. I'm here. Let's put it together. You know.
yeah. That's one thing I do like about the internet. I don't have to depend on my city per se.
Right. Right.
You know, I can reach out, like, if you, even when I look at my YouTube comments, man, I be seeing people, yeah, man, I'm from Maryland, man. You got some
Right.
shit, man. I'm
Right.
from Maryland. I'm from Florida. Like, I see a lot of, I'm from St. Louis. I see a lot of people from everywhere that's commenting on it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody from Australia commented on Change Up.
Mm.
So,
How do you pick your
so yeah,
production? What type of is
man,
it? Is it a vibe
uh,
or?
man, that's the reason why I love the internet too, because I can scout through YouTube, and a lot of producers find me.
Mm.
Um, this is one guy from Denver named Suave. I love his production. He
Mm.
got that West Coast. It kind of remind me of that Detroit West Coast
Got you.
mashed up. You know what I'm saying? He got
Mm-hmm.
them soulful samples. I
Mm-hmm.
love samples.
Me too.
Um,
I love
man,
samples.
yeah, them real soulful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a lot of. I use a lot of samples
Yeah.
sometimes. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble
Yeah.
for it
I
in the
like them
future.
samples that a dude hear that shit. He just wanna cry.
Yeah, you
I
could.
love that.
Yeah, the one you just listen to the instrumental all
Yep.
day.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, I for my production, man, the internet is kind of it's easier than messing with people like from my city. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people in my city that can do beats, but when I go on the internet, it's they don't know me, so
Right.
it's like okay, they just doing business. It's nothing personal, you know. When
Yeah.
I do a lot of business, sometimes when I do a lot of business with the people that I know in
Mm.
my city, they personal feelings might get in the way of the business because
Always.
they know me already. That's
Yeah.
why I kind of like to reach out to people out of town that know me. You just judge me off
The
my
business.
art.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let me ask you something right now. Just want people to Google your name, the D-NAIRO.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It'll usually if you put it in Google, it'll pop right up. You know,
Spotify and Apple Music and all that will pop up as well.
yeah, it'll pop up as well. All
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
so you the last project you put out was 2021?
2021, but I didn't drop a lot of singles. I got a
Yeah.
song called Soundtrack.
Uh-huh.
It's man, I actually love that song.
Yeah.
It got that Outcast sample in there.
Mm.
It's actually for the ladies.
Hey,
It's called Sound for the ladies.
I like the ladies.
Called, yeah, it's called Soundtrack. Man, it's dope. The beat, man, I think it's a hit, bro. Like for real. It's real. It's real mellow. The beat is banging. And I got mainly the music I've been dropping is songs that's gonna go on the next album.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I'm gonna call it Moments and Times 3. So,
So
um,
so right now, what give them your social media, give them the way to stay in contact with you.
oh yeah, my social media on Instagram is dinero_MLM. So that's DNAIRO_MLM.
Mm-hmm.
And then my Twitter handle is dinero. So it's underscore dinero. DNAIRO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
then one more thing before I know you probably ain't got a lot of time.
we
Then we
good. We
got
good.
my dad have we in the barber industry, so
Oh,
we have
word.
an app called Available Chair.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, so you don't have to set appointments. You just send a request,
Mm-hmm.
and then the barber accept the request. It'll send them the location, and they just come straight to you and sit right in the chair.
So Barber Uber.
Basically, yep.
That sounds
Yep,
dope.
yeah, basically, yep. It's
What's the name of the app?
it's Available Chair. There you go, right there.
Okay, just
It's already on Apple and Play Store. There you
and
go, right here.
hold up. So
It's just
that's in Oklahoma or worldwide?
we're making it worldwide right now. We had 300 hits last month.
Wow.
People hit it 300 times. Yeah, so we want this thing to be worldwide. We ain't just gonna make it Oklahoma, but it's more than barber. it's beauticians, it's estheticians, it's women that do people that do dreads, it's tattoos,
Wow.
it's all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
But
just
it's
gotta
already
when you send me that, we gonna put all of that as the first pin comment. So it's basically local. So for the people in Oklahoma right now could definitely get a
yeah,
cut.
yeah. They definitely yep. They
Okay.
already using it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuts, dreads, nails, everything.
yeah. Dreads, locks, aesthetics, nails, tattoos, massages,
Wow.
hairstyling, barbering. It's all that.
Oh,
And
that's incredible.
you got it. That's for people that don't want to call around the city looking for barbershop. You can be going out of town and you put the zip code in and all the barbers that's available gonna pop up.
Wow.
You only gonna pop up if you're available. It's
Wow.
like Facebook. You only gonna see the green dot if if they available. If they not available, you ain't gonna see them. So when you get on there, you only gonna and then you got the pictures. You got the reviews under they work. It shows they work under their picture. Like
Oh, I
say if you
love
see
that.
me,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Say if you was a barber, Doggie Diamonds, they
Uh-huh.
see dog. Okay, he got 5 stars. Let me look at his profile, and then it'll have all your cuts. Like, dang, he got some cold cuts. Let me send him a request.
Man, and none of
And then
y'all
you,
better not be biting either, because I hate when somebody got a
nah, we
dope
got this.
idea.
Nah, this is
Now, I ain't talking about
nah,
y'all. I'm talking about nobody better not bite off your idea, because I hate when people be having a dope
nah.
idea.
Hey, this is patent.
Okay.
This is patent.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. They can't steal that. Man,
Well,
if I don't even want to tell how much people we put money in. I don't even want to say how much money we put into it. Have
no,
people
but
look.
but that tech right there, that's a good idea. That's the Uber barber right there. Like, yo, I need a
Yeah,
cut. I'm
yeah, that's
going over
exactly what.
here. Yeah, that's beautiful.
For us to even put the Google Maps in it, man, that ran us.
Yeah.
That ran us. It's hooked to Google Maps.
It's,
Like, yeah,
but that's gonna come back, because that's gonna be something that one of these big wigs is gonna come and say, man, I got like a Billy for you for that. I got a couple of
yeah.
million. That's a
I
fact.
I can't wait to go. You know, my sister lives in Brooklyn.
Oh,
So that's gonna be. I'm gonna go visit her soon.
what part she live
Hopefully
in? Do you
soon.
know?
I don't know what part she live in, but she been living there almost 2 years.
I
My sister lives in Brooklyn,
text me. I'll make
but
sure she good.
she's my dad. She keeps in contact with my dad, so she's like she does the business
Mm.
on there. She gives them ideas. You know, I think New York probably it's gonna be one of our heaviest markets on that app, man, because it's hard to find a barber. With this, it ain't gonna be hard to find a barber. You
Yeah.
can just roll out of bed. You ain't even got to set up no appointment. You be like, man, who's available?
Right.
And it's be easy for barbers that get out of school. They ain't, because you know when you get out of barber school, you ain't got no clients yet.
Right. Right. Right.
So if you get out of school and mark yourself available, that's like being on
Right.
Facebook
Right. Right. Right.
right here. Yeah. You get and he'll get hit. You can build a new barber can build his clientele off this app.
Oh no, that's it. And say the name of the app one more again.
It's called Available Chair.
Available chair. Hey, brilliant. I can't
Yeah.
even front. Make sure you text me that, because I want to be able to. I'm going to put in some zip codes and see what come up. I'm going to see if,
Yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
dope. So,
Yeah. Or if you ever see it blow up, Doggie Diamonds, you know where it came
no,
from.
we listen, I wanted to blow up because I love tech.
Yeah.
I love all of this
Yeah.
tech stuff. I love apps and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So,
we've been working on this since 2019. We didn't change the name like 3 times.
no, that sounds
Uh,
dope. That's it right
yeah,
there. Available chair. Yep.
this is the right one. This is
That's
the
it.
right available chair because you know what it is without even explaining it. You know it got something to do.
Right. Got something to do. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this gonna knock even Booksy gonna have trouble with this because with Booksy things like that, you have to set an appointment and they still got to tell you when to come.
Mm.
With this, say even if you send me a request and I can't do it, it'll send you a message like he's unable to do it, and you just go to the next person.
Right.
You
Oh,
don't ever have to wait for a haircut ever again. And you
right.
know that's where we at right now. I'm in a barber game. One thing about people, they hate waiting. It's
Well, I could tell you, because the way my hair grow, I gotta get my hair cut like every week, right?
yeah.
And I be calling some barbers, and I tell you the most bullshit dudes ever is mechanics, DJs,
Mm-hmm.
and barbers. The most
Yep.
bullshit dudes ever. Like, yo, come on, fam. Like, you told me to come
Me
at
and my dad
5:30,
talking.
and I came
Me
here
and
at
my pop.
5:30, and you talking about, oh, another. Come on, man.
Yeah, but with this app though, this gonna force barbers. Some barbers gonna lose clientele when this come out because it's gonna force them to be at the shop.
Right.
Because if they not at the shop, You just get on this app, like, okay, I don't need you. Let me find these other 60 people that's in my area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can go to whoever you want to. You ain't gotta, you know.
How does the barbers register to get on there though? How do they do that?
Oh, when you get on the website, it has a list where you can sign up for it.
Okay.
You can sign your shop up for it too. So when you so we can mark your location.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So they create a profile basically.
Yeah. Your shop will be marked in there. And then if a barber ever wanted to leave and go to another shop, he have to sign up for that too. You have to put in but yes. Yeah. And barbers only going to be able to be hit. I mean, you can only get hit if you 3 miles away from the shop. You got to be 3 miles radius away from the shop. If you in your barber shop in Brooklyn, you can't drive to Queens. A barber can't drive to Queens and get hit. He got to be in the 3 mile radius away from the barber shop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes a lot of sense. All right, so man, this is De Niro. He's the next wave coming out of Oklahoma City, Michigan, Pontiac to be exact. What they call that? Y'all call that Yaktown?
Yep, the Yak.
So I know that right from the battle rappers. I know that from JC and Ill Will. I ain't going front. That's why I know that. JC and Ill Will. So I want to thank you for coming through, man. I
appreciate you having me, man. I watch this channel all the time. My
door is always open to you. I'm definitely going to dig into the music because some of the stuff I was listening to, I post. Some of it didn't have videos, but I was vibing and
man, I appreciate that, man. That's love.
Got a nice vibe. So what I need you to do is text me the info. You sent me the Twitter and the Instagram. That's going to be on the post, but I need the Spotify, the Apple Music, and the app because that's important.
Okay, I'm gonna give you all of that. I'm gonna send you all that once we get off the phone.
All right. So man, let me sign you out. I will holler at you later on, bro.
All right, man. You take care, bro.
Yep. All right.
So
man. Listen.
Hey, you want to be a part of the next wave? Then hit me up at info@doggiediamondstv.com. That's right, email info@doggiediamondstv.com. Let's see if you got what it takes.
Make sure you like these related videos. Make sure you like this video. Share this video. Share this video. Make sure you share this video. And hit the like button. Subscribe also.